Know that the sound is going in and out, and it is Mercury retrograde, Pluto, Saturn, and with Jupiter heading to retrograde this weekend. I would believe that that is the cause of it. Um, I thank everyone for letting me know that the sound has been going out. I know it has been as well. So I'm grateful for all you guys for sticking with me through this, and like I said, we only got a one more show during the retrograde, and I do believe everything will settle out. So how's everybody? Everybody good? This is a check-in. Everybody good? What's been going on? We all good?
All good.
All right. It's good to see you, Exetta. Glad you are back. How'd that video shoot go?
It was crazy. I wasn't ready.
All right. All right. All right. Well, maybe you were ready. Maybe the video wasn't ready. How about that? Because you're always ready. We always are ready. Always. Always. Good,
I,
good, good,
yeah.
good, good. It's glad to have you. Glad to have you. Well, let's run on into more of the emotional self. You know, as much as we believe we cover in the emotional self has the most avenues of coverage, and it the emotional self could be its own book by itself, his own course by itself. Just being able to get in and deal with the emotional self. We know that it is aligned with the heart chakra. Uh, Title for today: emotional self healing, self forgiveness, and reaction response control. The overall goal is to learn the art of becoming less ego emotional. The emotional self is home to our ego and our anger and our self worth and all of our healthy and unhealthy attachments, and it's the trauma center of the soul. Saturday, we talked about confronting, resolving, and releasing all unresolved childhood trauma, other growing up developmental injuries, and past relationship toxic behavior. And with all of that, with the confronting and the resolving and the releasing and speaking your truth and all the self-forgiveness, and then the forgiveness for those outside of yourself, and then releasing of your guilt and processing your pain and disappointment and setting the boundaries and all of that, your emotional self needs to be revived after that step. So today's keyword is revive. Revive your emotional self by focusing in on your highest good, goals, desires, and active pursuits. And the reason why I want us to focus in on that right after the release, right after, you have dumped and confronted and resolved and reconciled, all this trauma, all these emotional pains, you didn't remove these triggers. Well, when you remove an emotional trigger, is a hole there. They leave holes in us. We have holes without anything in it, because that trigger, and a lot of us, some of us will admit it, some of us won't, but those triggers, they dig real deep. Some of them go to the white meat. Anybody fell off a branch and cut yourself, and you cut yourself to the white meat? Scared you to death, didn't it? Because it didn't bleed. Go ahead, Jolene. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's
Oh,
my
okay.
paperwork. I'm
No
still in my
worries.
office. So
No
let me
worries.
put mute.
So when some of our releasing, some of them letters that I'm telling us to write, and some of those face-to-face confrontations that I suggest we have, and some of the releasing, they're going to it's going to take a lot out of you. Because it wasn't easily placed there. Took time, and think about it like this: sweep shit under the rug, right? Well, a lot of us got rugs that got humps, and you can't even walk across the rug no more. So much shit that we done swept up under there. Take a lot. That's all that shit got to come out. That's in the trigger. That's in your trigger. In my triggers, all it's like a pimple. You know, you see the head of it right at the tip of your skin, and you bust it, and then a whole bunch of shit come out of there. Well, it's the same way when we deal with our emotional triggers and our childhood traumas and the past toxic relationship behavior patterns. When we confront those and resolve them, there's a hole that's left, and it takes a lot out of your soul to finally give it up. Anybody ever had a really, really bad toothache, and you got to the dentist and they're talking to you and all that, and as soon as they click on that tooth and pull it out, you just be like, oh. Happened to me earlier. Happened to me earlier this year. That's why I can let you know, even though the nerve was deadened, when that tooth came out, my body just went, oh. It was such a relief. Yet there was a big ass hole in the top of my mouth. It had to heal. I had to fill it up with something. Luckily, I still had some healthy gums and bones and tissues that they could use, but it still had to go through a healing process. It really excited me. It excited my soul to get that tooth out of my mouth after dealing with it for 12 years. I had a toothache for 12 years, you guys.
Oh my
Not
God.
12 hours, not 12 days. I had a toothache, same tooth, 12 years. It wasn't constant day in, day out. It was on again, off again, on again, off again. But when it was on, it was hella on. Finally got that. I revived my mouth when I got that tooth out of there. Same way when you're going to have to revive your emotional self after the release, after the confrontations, after the setting of boundaries. We have to revive that soul, because the soul is like pretty much, man, soul feel like a balloon. You have a balloon, you blow it up, it gets this big, you put your hand on the bottom of it, and it'll hold the air in. Well, when you start removing them triggers and confronting folks, you know what happens to the balloon? It goes flat. That's what happens to your soul when you clean out all of that. So how can we revive our emotional self? By focusing in on your highest good goals, desires, and active pursuits. Well, you're going to have to ask yourself a serious question. And it's best to do it when that soul is flat, when that emotional self is flat. Because ego is pretty much like, okay, I'm going to shut up now. I'm done. So you can actually hear. So ask yourself, because I ask myself this all the time, what really excites your soul with just a thought about it?
Food.
Okay. There's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer. What really excites your soul with just a thought? Now, I know it's just not a random thought of food. What type of food? You give me some more. Because, I mean, I can open up a can of that government beef and put it on the plate, and I don't think that's going to excite your soul.
At all.
All
I
right.
like those and chocolate.
Absolutely. So give me a little bit more. Thank you, Victoria. Spiritual knowledge. What else? What else? How about this? How about your passion projects?
Yes.
Honeybee, how do you feel when you just think about making a bracelet or making waist beads for a new client?
It's
How's your
soothing.
soul feel? How's your soul gets groovy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's relaxing. It's very soothing.
Absolutely. 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 What else? Anybody else got anything? What are some of the passion projects that some of us are working on? My passion project, my radio station. I'm looking at my radio station and we're simulcasting right now while we're live on Facebook. My soul is excited as fuck right about now.
I'm working on my content for my website, or for my astrology website.
Absolutely.
Super excited about that.
Absolutely. Jolene, how your soul feel when you drive past your property where your house is at? Yeah.
I went over there yesterday. It was 104 degrees. So I'm like, where's the air conditioning? I hope they have a good air condition. Shoot, this. I was excited though.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Passion projects, business, your entrepreneurial things. Yes,
Helping people.
absolutely. Absolutely. What serves, okay, first, ask yourself, what serves my highest good? A lot of people walk around and we, like I said before, we throw out these platitudes because we heard somebody else say it and it sounds cool and yeah, man, that's kind of catchy and all that. Does everybody on this call know what your highest good is? I know what mine is. So when you figure out if you know what your highest good is, then you already know what serves it and you already know what doesn't. For me, getting sloppy, pissy drunk doesn't serve my highest good. For me to get arrogantly flippant with people on Zoom or on the book or on my show, it doesn't serve my highest good. If I don't have people, I'm just talking to myself. You understand what I mean? If I don't cook 88% of all meals that I eat, it doesn't serve my highest good. See what I mean? That's what I'm talking. Highest good. I know that you know my diet is key to my health. And yeah, if I'm cooking 88% of my own food, yeah, then my health is gonna be right on time. That serves my highest good. Without my health, can't be here on this. Without my health, can't run the radio station. Without my health, can't write the book. Without my health, can't do the readings, can't do this, can't do that. Health is the start of it all. Do you know what your highest good desires are? Because we all got desires, and you know, a lot. Some are high, some are low level. Can you discern between your high vibrating desires and your low level desires? Can y'all tell the difference? I can tell the difference between mine real quick. Real quick. Mine are my high vibrating desires are very subtle and quiet, and they have manners and they're respectable. My low level vibration is Lottie die. He just busted in the door talking about, what's up, nigga? What you doing? Yeah. Just rambunctious, arrogant, just push right through. I know that it doesn't do me well at the end. See, my low level desires are something that is an instant gratification. Something I can do instantly now, like sugar is a low level desire of mine. Any type of sugar, it don't matter if it's sugar from a pear or sugar from a donut. When it hits me, it doesn't matter. I know that processed sugar doesn't do me good. I know that the sugar from the pear do me better. Sometimes I don't want the pear, I want the donut anyway. We know what our highest good, and I throw out this term active pursuits because active pursuits, it could be a goal, it could be a desire. However, it is what you get up for every day. What do you get up for every day? I get up for this shit right here. This is what I get up for. You see it behind me on the sevens with Pythias B. Metatron. Awaken, ascend, and expand. 88 steps into your master self, and your master self awaits you. This is what I get up for every day. What do you get up for? What are you actively pursuing? What would you do if you couldn't get paid for it? Would you still do it? That's an active pursuit, regardless if you get paid for it or not. What do you do? What do you get up for every day? How about this? How about self-care and a self-love regimen? That excites your soul? Does that excite anybody's soul other than mine? Thinking about Epsom salt and lavender and eucalyptus oil with some lavender bubble bath and my citrine and rose quartz crystals in a bath. Yeah, that excites the hell out of my soul. Self-care. Your self-care definitely excites your soul. And for a lot of us, it took a lot of us a long time to get on the self-care, self-love train. We love and care for everybody else. Your partner got a brand new car and you walk to a bus to go to work. Somebody talk about their self-care and self-love regimen.
I can share a little bit.
Please do.
How are you?
Oh, I'm great. Nice glasses.
I
Love
used to
them
be
glasses.
huh?
I love those glasses. Them is nice glasses.
Oh, these are my 99-cent glasses.
It don't matter. They're yours.
But I lose glasses so frequently. So I said, I'm not gonna lose another expensive glasses. But I used to be a nail biter, and my nails are growing. My natural nails, because I used to tear my nails up like I was about to, like a fight. But I'm allowing them to grow, and they're actually growing. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of my nails.
I'm proud of your nails too.
Yeah, something simple, but it's great.
It starts simple. It starts with what you love. And it can be as simple as letting your nails grow. It could be as simple as, taking on better oral and dental hygiene. It could be as simple as starting a workout regimen after months of not doing it. It could be as simple as deciding not to go out to eat except for only once or twice a month. It could be that very simple. Change is that simple. We look at change and it's all, oh my God, and the things I have to go through. No, the change is simple. It's how you adapt to change. It makes it difficult or not. Self-care is important to, especially after a release and after a confrontation and after healing, emotional trauma. Self-care is right up there at the top. Self-care, self-love, all of the ladies on the line today, be girly girls. That's part of y'all self-care. If that's the thing, be girly girls, paint them nails, hook them up, hook the toenails up, hook them fingernails up, whatever it is, do your hair, pamper yourself. It's
Mark?
okay. Yes.
Yes. So this is Shonda.
Hi, Shonda.
So I just want to say it's mandatory for you to pamper and take care of yourself. So with me, I work out 3 times a week. I've been doing that for over 5 years. That's the self-care.
I'm proud of you.
2 facials, one on Monday and one on Friday. That's the self-care.
Absolutely.
Foot detox every month and a half. That's the self-care.
Absolutely.
I go to the park every other Sunday if I'm in my city by myself. That is the self-care.
Absolutely.
Anytime I feel discouraged, I start doing what I love to do, not worrying if who's around me. So that means that I want to sing, I want to start rapping, and there's 50 people around me that don't know me. If that makes me feel good and that brings rejuvenation to my soul, guess what? That's my self-care.
I love that. Now you talking my language, because there's a few folks on this call right now that have been around me in public, and they know that if we go in the store and they playing my song, I'm gonna dance. I don't care if we in Winco, Thrifty, I don't care. That's my self-care. Being the free spirit is my self-care. dancing to my beat that's in my head. I got a constant beat in my head. You know, the theme song, the Back and Stride Again without the words, it just play in my head over and over and over and over, just front to back, just front to back. So I always had this beat in my head. And when I feel like dancing, I dance. When I feel like laughing, I laugh. And I'll engage people. I'll talk to folks. That's part of my self-care. Being that free spirit, being that boom for everybody to wake up. I'm like that. I'm like the balloon that you pop and everybody gets jarred. Yeah, I like that. And that's part of my self-care. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing, Shonda. I really appreciate that. Anybody else got some self-care they'd like to share?
Candles.
What's that, Exetta?
Candles and music.
All right.
That's like
All right.
my self-care.
All right. Good. Good.
And my
Yeah.
locks. Like,
All right. And you're gonna you're gonna have to let each of us in our group know when your video drop, because you can't just be making videos and then don't let none of us know.
I will definitely do that.
We are family over here. Thank you very much.
Right.
And then that sends me to number 3. That sends me to number 3 about exciting your soul, which is probably the most important. And that is purpose-centered.
Okay. All right, you too.
Purpose-centered, selfless service. Let me explain what I mean by purpose-centered. I am a teacher. I am a writer. I am a orator. I'm a talker. So that's in my purpose. My purpose is to teach. My purpose is to talk. My purpose is to orate. So my purpose-centered selfless service is what I am doing right now. This is an example of purpose-centered selfless service. Before I even got to this point, part of my purpose-centered selfless service was to do those thousands. I did 2,000-3,000 readings for people for no charge. I did 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 numerology assessments, no charge. Because that's my purpose. That's what I came here to be able to explain your numerology to you. I came here to be able to explain certain aspects of your astrology to you. I came here to link people up with their soul, with their mastered self. That's what I incarnated for this incarnation. I have long since not been looking or searching for my purpose. Knew my purpose a long time ago. I am my purpose. Y'all understand what I mean when I say that? I'm not being anything. I'm not working my purpose. I am my purpose. Me. Being me I've made my purpose me. You guys get what I'm saying with this? I have transformed my purpose into me. I've influenced it into me. So all that I'm doing right here is selfless service, purpose-centered. Y'all know your purpose. Each one of us on this call, we know our purpose. We know it. Some of us are doing it, some of us ain't. It's not right or wrong, it just is. We all will get to our purpose before we shuffle off of here. You know your purpose. Serve selflessly in your purpose. Now, that don't mean you can't get paid. I'm saying be selfless in your service. So if you are a waist bead maker, honeybee, and you get 10 people that email you for waist beads, get the 10 waist beads done. People call me for reading, I got to get them done. prepare for each class that we have. I have to get it done. I have to do my part. It's selfless. And what I do, I love this. I love this.
Can I ask y'all to do something for me?
Absolutely. As long as it's
Pray
not
for
illegal.
me. Yeah, pray for me because I got to take a big test. So please pray for me. I got to study and break my butt again. But if y'all could just pray for me, and I would be so appreciative of that.
Well, I will definitely send you peace of mind energy and clarity of thought energy, and as you navigate through your study session, and you have to already know that you're equipped to take the test, and nothing outside of you can get you ready for it. You're already ready for it.
Okay, well, thank you.
You got to
I'll
believe.
take that.
That's right. Because let me let you in on a secret. When you go in to take the test, who else is going to be in there with you?
Me.
All right. So you is all you need. We of course all are holding space for you, and we're all sending you positive outcome energy. You already got this. Yeah,
Well,
you've
I
already
appreciate
taken the
it.
test in the cosmos, so you've already passed the test. But we
Oh,
got you.
thank you.
We got you.
Thank
But
you.
I want
Thank
you to
you.
believe in yourself, because you got this, Jolene. You got it.
Well,
You got
thank
it.
you so much.
You got it. What is anybody else? Exeta, how do you feel when you are performing? How does that make you feel? Even if you're getting paid or not, how does that make you feel?
I feel very nervous.
Okay.
I do, like I'm gonna throw up, kind of nervous, you know.
Okay, but doesn't it empower you to know that your voice and your words are blessing the crowd? How does the reaction to your music make you feel? When they show you how they react to your music?
I mean, it feels good. I feel very humble. Sometimes I feel very shocked, and I think it might be because I'm working on myself.
Absolutely.
I'm
Absolutely.
working on myself, but I think people see me higher than sometimes I see myself.
That part.
So their
That's
responses can be very shocking to me, you
yeah,
know?
believe me, that is all too common. All too common that folks see in us some things that we may not even see in ourselves,
Right.
or they have a higher value on something that we think is just that's just what I do. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And whenever you get those, I know how sometimes it's awkward and uncomfortable for you. You need to receive that.
Right. Like, for example, the song I just released, within 30 minutes, it was at 60,000 headlines. That was shocking to me. I think I was looking for my support locally
Uh-huh.
when it released, so I was kind of worried, like, oh, because you know how they do,
Yeah,
where we're from.
absolutely.
So, I was a little worried, but worldwide, I mean, it was quickly, within seconds, I was already at 60,000, over 60,000. And
Look,
maybe like, I think I was on 18 radio stations and put in 20 clubs and in their jukeboxes.
see, look at there. Look at there. Look at there.
So it was it was really shocking. Shocking
In a
to
good way.
me.
In a good
Yeah,
way.
in a good way.
Now,
A very good way.
Now, what I want you to do is, I want you to remember how you felt when you saw the 60,000.
Right.
Remember that surge of happiness energy that shot through you when you saw that. I want you to remember that, and I want you to hold on to that every time you start to create a new song. I want you to think
Right.
back how you felt when you saw that 60,000. That's going to
Okay.
put you in a mind frame to do your best every time because you're going to want to
Right.
get back there. You're going to want to repeat that.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Goody. You don't have to email me the information about your song, and if you like, if possible, I'd love to play it on my radio station.
Oh,
So
okay. That'll be perfect.
you can let me know. You
Okay,
can
I
let me
will.
know. Okay. Purpose centered, selfless service. Purpose centered. I got a radio station. I play your song on here 24 hours. It won't hurt me. But that's my service.
Right.
That's my service. You see what I'm saying? You see? Anybody else? Any of y'all got some songs, y'all? You can't get it on the radio. Yes, you can now. I bet you can now. Because guess what? I got a radio station. So I'll put you on mine. If you can't get on no one else, you can get on mine. Selfless, purpose-centered, selfless service. Get your message out. You don't have a platform to get your message out? Guess what? I do. Come on along. Y'all can come on along. I got 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year of programming I need to fill up. So all of y'all can come.
Right.
We can all come. What?
I'm gonna send you stuff that I got.
Absolutely. What?
Oh, thank you.
Look, I'd rather pay y'all royalties than Frankie Beverly and Mays. What? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, So dive into your passion projects. Oh, and the ancillary opportunities that come out of your passion projects. Like passion project for me is the radio station. Opportunity that came out from this is I get to be IT network administrator for a whole setup, for a whole platform. When I say I have control of a platform, I have control of our entire social media platform, email, chat rooms, whatever we want, we can build it, all of it. So come on, y'all, just send whatever you can. All right. So find out, dive into your passion projects, dive into your self-care, dive into your purpose-centered selfless service. And I would like to leave us today with this. 5 statements. 5 statements dealing heal, live, awaken, ascend, and expand. Number 1, heal for the good health that's in it. That's number 1. Number 2, live for the desired lifestyle that's in it. Number 3, awaken for the spiritual sight that's in it. Ascend for the pivotal flight, the life pivots that's in it. And expand for the cosmic or universal might or power that's in it. Do these things, live this way, heal, live, awaken, ascend, and expand. You focus in on those 5 things each and every day. Do a little bit of healing, a little bit of living, a little bit of awakening, a little bit of ascension, a little bit of expansion each and every day. And your life will improve exponentially. However much of this you do will be how much you get the next day. With that, I'm going to run on to the close. Anybody have anything they would like to add to today's discussion? I'm thankful and grateful for everybody that's been here. Just going to open it up. Anybody have anything they'd like to share or add? If not, this has been a great experience. I'm grateful for everybody that's been here. This we'll conclude on the 7th with Pie Frisbee Metatron today. And all I ask is that you keep coming back because your mastered self awaits you. Goodbye for now.